Say hey guys, it's Klaus. This video is about the T-34 on the team and his escapades in chat. Junior Mert in the IS-7 sent me this video, and it's not about him, but watch the chat, read the chat, and watch the T-34 while I ramble. Now this T-34 is an interesting fellow. You know the type of people that think the sun shines out of their ass and that their shit smells like honey and that everyone should have a smell. You know the type? You know, they're not assholes, but they're more like clowns. They're not the funny type of clown, more like the awkward, annoying, pathetic type of clown. The type of clown that, would be sitting in the corner scaring the children. So this guy, read the chat, he's an interesting fellow. He's special, I tell you. And he's decided he doesn't really want to play. And Junior Mert sent me this, and after the game he looked up this guy's stats. Apparently he has an 18% win rate, so he does this all the time in his T-34. There he goes, he drives into the lake, and he drowns. And you think that would be the end of him, but no, this is what he does. He's stupid enough to not realize that he could do this in any Tier 8 tank, or Tier 5 or 6 or 10, but no, he does it in a premium tank, so he forks out money and buys himself a premium tank so he could do this, because he's just an awkward clown. Now, I think, how do you explain this type of behavior? You keep reading chat, it's very entertaining. How do you explain this? Well, I think Darwin explained it in his theory of evolution back in the day. And he got it right. And what happens is, you see, in all species, including humans, there's constant mutation and variation and things that go wrong in our genetics. By chance, right? By chance, there will be some mutation or some screw up in our genetic makeup that will make different people different than others. And 1 out of a trillion of these mutations will end up being something that's advantageous. It'll be something that will make us cope or behave or perform better compared to the rest of the species, and that will make us survive or be more successful and maybe passed on, and therefore, as the cycle goes, we evolve. But you have to understand that 99.999% of the mutations and variations are just fucked up and result really in nothing. And this guy in the T-34, I believe, has one of these mutations. It just happens that it's not really an advantageous one. It's more the kind of a mutation that you would expect that someone that behaves like an awkward clown would have. Someone who thinks that his shit smells like sweet roses and that everyone should smell it. Now, this is not uncommon. All of us, to some degree, and I think this is also, Darwin explains this, we evolve in such a way. You notice that everyone really believes that his own shit smells okay. Like every morning when you wake up and you go have your dump, you sit there in the toilet, you're pushing a loaf out, the whole room smells like shit. But, I mean, to you, that slightly sweet, musty, wet straw, decaying eggplant with sour egg smell that fills the room you're used to it, and you think that's not so bad. I mean, some people actually sit in there for 45 minutes reading the newspaper, and they don't mind. But can you imagine going across the street to your best friend's house and sitting in the room with him while he's having a dump? That would be disgusting. Right? And that's how we evolve. Our own smell, our own shit smells okay to us, but someone else's, forget about it. Every now and then there's someone with some sort of a mutation or some sort of a genetic anomaly or fuck up in the brain that believes that other people thinks his shit smells good. And that's what we got here in the T-34. At least that's Klaus's theory. It's the easiest way to explain it, this type of behavior. And this video is not about Junior Mert and his IS-7, who chose to take the tank with the best turret and hull armor in the game, but no gun depression, into the valley on Lakeville, and shoot the turret of the other tank with the strongest turret armor in the game. Now that's, you know, he's not pretending that he's a Unicom or anything. He's just a regular guy out to have a regular game, trying to play, and having someone on his team that was just a little bit out there, a little bit strange, and he decided to send me this replay so that we could all enjoy the chat and the messages that this T-34 keeps putting in there. There's going to be a special type of finish to this video, which is quite entertaining. Look at this poor IS-7. I mean, you've got no gun depression, buddy. You can't really shoot anyone. You've got some APCR loaded, but you're not going to pin the Swedish tank in the turret. And things are going to go from bad to worse. Poor guy, you know, go to the city next time. That's the only advice I can give you. But his game is over. And, you know, lay off the IS-7 in the valley. There's nothing to do with what's going on here. Let's keep reading chat. The poor T-34, like, he drives into the lake, drowns himself, and hangs around the whole game, spewing out this gibberish that no one can really understand. Like, what the hell drives this guy? I think Darwin had it figured out. And the enemies are going to roll through this team and win. There's just a couple of them left. And you keep reading the chat here. It's just showing you the whole thing here. But you know, Junior Mert is a Claus fan, and he's seen some of my asshole videos. So he's pretty disgusted in the whole thing. He's disgusted in the T-34, and he puts a message in chat here as well. This is priceless. Look at this. He says, you're going to be on YouTube, say hi. And what does the pathetic moron with the genetic mental deformity say? Look, read chat. This is priceless. Hi. Darwin was right. T-34, $50. Say hello to YouTube. Priceless.